Okay, I'll say a few things. His portrayal in, once again, I want to keep punting Earth's Mightiest Heroes because that is one of the best animated series I've ever come across when it comes to Marvel Productions. Because that Earth's Mightiest Heroes could compete with what DC was providing, animated series, animated work that was DC was providing at the time. You can fight me on that.
No,
So
easily.
yeah,
No, I'm agreeing with you easily. Yeah,
yeah. So
I think it's the best Avengers cartoon they've ever made.
And you can see his portrayal there in the Avengers that he's still a flawed character. He messes up. He tries to help, but in a stupid way because where in another context, you'd be trying to negotiate with this person that's saying, look, I want to work together and invest in your business so that you can build something together. Not just go ahead and say, no, I bought your company. It's already mine. I was like, Tony, come on, tax. So the many ways you can see this a flawed characters trying to do things the right way. He even acknowledges that he's not so much of a good leader for the Avengers, and he more often than not, wants to defer to Captain America. It's like, you need to lead the Avengers. It's yours. This is your mandate. It's not really mine. But when all else fails, he does step up, and I think that's what helped a lot in his characterization. Because before then, not many people did know much about Iron Man specifically. They've read him in the comics, they have loved him in the comics. He did appear in Marvel vs.
but
Capcom.
he was like a C level, B level
Yeah.
type of
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
No,
So-
like